if you're just joining us now, this is Game 1 of Community Game Night. It is Community Blue versus Community Red, which it will be every Community Game Night, because we're not going to play favorites. And we're just getting into the game now, so everybody's going to be kind of picking up their starting items, see if we have any interesting starting items coming out here, but I'm not sure if we do or not. Well, there's one right there, the Sheen. Starting Sheen on Gangplank. It does give you that poke ability, but at the same time, you're losing movement speed, and, I mean, you get 3 health pots, but that's not very much in an ARAM, especially when you're talking about a Zillion and how their entire team has at least 3 health pots.
I'm a big troll, and I go crit plank. Like, I literally start with a crit cloak, and then just, like, parlay everyone. And maybe it's not the safest route, because if you go crit plank, you're really, really squishy. But man, it's so satisfying to critical strike all of those squishies with your parlay. Plus, you get lots of money from it and stuff. We do have an engagement already. Xarian getting a little cheeky, running in there near Singed, which is never a good idea. I don't care if you're a giant horseman. Singed has superhuman strength, and he will still flip you. And it will not end well.
Yeah. One thing we didn't touch upon is they actually changed Annie's abilities a little bit. They reduced the cooldown on her Molten Shield, and that is one of those buffs that gives you armor and magic resist, and makes her, where if she does build health, which is the new meta, that she gets free tankiness from that. And it's not to be underestimated. There she catches Xarian out with a stun right there. It's going to be First Blood picked up by Jace. The Time Bomb didn't even have time to tick off, so there will be one person without... sorry, that was Morello's Time Bomb. And died very quickly right there. Just that one stun from Annie was all that was needed. Morello taking another hit from Annie. And they're going to get worked down. They really can't get very close here because Morello's Nerf Bat is the lowest one on the team right now.
That's true, and the poke coming out of Jace already is super scary. His hypercharge is, it's the hypercharge that's the range one, I'm pretty sure. Man, I am not doing my homework. Anyway, the poke with him, of course, if it goes through the acceleration gate, is so far, and you can hit people behind turrets.
Right, that
which is
shock
really
blast.
awesome. Oh my goodness,
Ooh.
Katarina going in on Annie. Annie having to pop her barrier there to get out safely. There is the flip coming out of Singed, and Gangplank will be the one to die right away. Sparkle opponent going down to Jace there. Katarina in some trouble. Yi super low as well, having to back away. Zillion picking up that kill. Those bombs are so strong. Yi picking up the kill onto Singed there. There is the slow coming out of Zillion. There is the dazzle as well. Big Louis in some serious trouble. Will the bomb be enough to finish him off? It's a little early, so it's not going to. And he's going to dance for us. Whoops!
Yeah, unfortunately, Zillion was out of mana right there and could not commit onto that flash that he had flashed in for the extra damage there. Ran out of mana, couldn't drop 2 bombs, could barely drop 1, and 2 bombs would have been very close to ending Big's life there on Garen, but 1 bomb was just nothing. It's just a scoff at it as he sits back and lets his regen tick up right now.
Yeah, he does have 56 magic resistance already, though, so who knows? He does have a decent chunk of MR to fight off all these crazy magic damage doers on the blue team. That was a mouthful.
Yes.
But yeah, it's pretty intense. He did build, back to Zillion, he did build the Chalice of Harmony, which is a wise choice. Either Tier or Chalice is really strong on him, because you're pretty much spamming your spells. You want to be able to get the CD on all of your abilities down, you want to be able to double bomb folks, and you want your ult to be up as much as possible so you control the other team. So Chalice is good, but was not quite enough to give him enough mana to really hard engage on that Garen.
Yeah, weird to see, actually, the red team kind of just stand in there and take the damage. Xarian going to get stunned out again. A little more tanky this time, a little more HP as he came back. Didn't have to worry about it that time. Wing 3 getting very low. Lilith having to pop barrier to get out of there. And Yaknos getting the slowdown. An easy jump on. Definitely going to go down. The Dazzle picking up the kill there from Tarek. Zazer in a bad spot after that Alpha Strike. So they're going to trade 1 for 1. Both AP carries. But I think Master Yi has a little bit of money that he wants to go back and spend.
That's true, and he isn't going APE, so we see that Fiendish Codex coming up. Ability power, CDR, all the delicious stuff that APE likes. We did see a nerf on him pretty recently. His Meditate is not as scary as it used to be, but he's still pretty devastating if he gets the reset on his Highlander. He can still demolish an entire team with that Alpha Strike, so they gotta watch out for that. They do have the anti-stun to maybe stop him during a Meditate, but otherwise he's going to be able to not be CC'd during his ulti and probably kill all the squishies squishies on the red team, so we gotta watch out for that. APE is still pretty viable.
Yeah, there was actually a point earlier in that first fight where he sat there and meditated and still got out alive after because of how long the meditate lasted. It's not doesn't give you as much healing now, but the amount of time hasn't been changed. So you get that, which is a little bit less, the armor and magic resist buff. But because it still lasts as long as it used to, you're still, fairly invulnerable when you do have some magic damage. Oh, and there he goes in with an alpha strike there. Did not see everybody in the bush. Garen just sitting there waiting at full HP in the bush to spin out with a silence and toss, ending his life very quickly.
Jay's cheeky, saying, "Hey, you need to be?" Haha, very funny. But yeah, you're totally right. They just balanced it because it was just insane. Like, I saw an APE tank a fountain laser at level 18 for like 5 seconds. And fountain lasers don't mess around, ladies and gentlemen. They will snipe you down. So that was pretty intense. That's how you know that the spell is a little OP. We do have the Tibbers coming out onto Tarek. There is the Cannon Barrage coming out again. Like, wow, a lot of flips going around there onto Hecarim. And he did ultimately die to Garen there. So not bad. It was like ping pong.
Well, it looked like he kind of sacrificed himself there. He ulted in, he feared them, made it so they couldn't engage and dive on the tower, buying his team a little bit more time because there were multiple ultimates that came out. The Cannon Barrage, Tibbers came down, and now the Insanity Potion up on Dream, who's going to be able to tank these tower hits and the bomb and get out alive. High forever in a lot of trouble. He is going to have the revive on him, but nobody's going to touch him, so he needs to be careful. He does get the revive off, and Gangplank going to go down to Lilith here. Lilith, good Shumpo to get out of there, and now the chase is on. Hecarim is back, the stun is down. Big is in a little bit of trouble here, but Garen's fairly tanky right now. He went straight for that HP, so they switch to Jace and get a double kill on the Sparkle Pony.
Yeah, Sparkle Pony went home to buy after sacrificing himself there. He came back with a Sheen, a Health Crystal, and some Ninja Tabi to help mitigate that AD damage that's coming out of the red team. It definitely benefited him there. Picking up a double kill, giving him some more money. He's 3-3, not bad. We do see Dazzle going down onto Singed. Blue team's still pretty low, though. That bomb is awfully close to Katarina. I would not be okay if my teammate friendly fired me with a bomb there.
Yeah, they haven't been too worried about the bombs, and they're going to have to worry as soon as Zilean dies. Zilean does have over 2,000 gold. Will no doubtly go back, get some more CDR or AP or both, and the bombs are really going to start to hurt. That mid game is where Zilean just excels because the double bombs start just chunking your health away. So GP and Annie need to be watching out for those.
That's true. Oh my goodness, Zilean finally, it's like you predicted the future. Zilean was like, you know what? Yeah, you're right. I do have a lot of money, so I'm just going to go hang out with Annie and probably die, and then going to come back. Wow, he's going the pure AP route. Comes back with a needlessly large rod. There goes Hecarim into the fray, not able to get Annie. Annie with barrier back up already, almost dying there. She will go down to the Alpha Strike from me. You getting the reset, but backing up toward his tower, not feeling safe enough to go back in, but he did pick up the kill onto Annie. Nice move there, actually. Pretty wise, because they were all about to turn on him. Yeah,
you did a good job. The Deathload is still up on Cat there. A flash parlay from Wing 3, not enough to take her down. He even uses the Cannon Barrage, but it was pretty useless because there's no way for it to cover the whole map. He probably thought that he was going to get all the way in there. And Amarilla's Nerf Bat is way out in front, taking a lot of damage. Big is going to get that easy kill onto Cat as she got too close after the silence. But the Sparkle Pony is getting out here. Everybody very low. Big going to be the first one to die. He does ult in, picks up the Singed as well for a double kill. And Annie going to go very low to the bombs, and the last one's going to pick her up as well. It would have been awesome to see her just walk into Wing 3 and Adalor to get a triple kill off that bomb, though. I would have loved to see that.
Those bombs are so strong. Like, people just... They just kind of like underestimate them, but at this point he is stacking AP, so they will do a lot of damage. Adalor going so low there, sitting at 17 health and just kind of giggling at the enemy. Less than 10 hit points, he says. Pretty crazy stuff. They are going to go hard. Here comes Tarek, man mode, with the Dazzle onto Wing 3, but he's not actually able to pick up the kill.
Not shattering.
Is his shatter not up? Oh my gosh, there it goes. It's too late, though. He's still alive. Gangplank is going to orange and be like, whatever, man.
Yeah, and it's funny, Zazer there just showing the power of Master Yi as he tanked the Fountain Laser while all the minions got up there. Biggs trying to get in for a kill here. The revive is out onto Hecarim, so he will get back up. Lilith looking for the kill on Wing 3, but doesn't have boots. Shunplo's very deep in there, but Big is going to follow her out as she pops the barrier. Singe probably going to get a toss-off. There it is. Lilith in a lot of trouble now and going to go down to Garen at the end there. And I checked Master Yi's armor, and at his current level with Meditate up, it's 326 armor.
And they nerfed it, ladies and gentlemen.
That was a
they
nerf.
nerfed it. That is post-nerf right there. I'm sorry, but shredding that much armor is going to be pretty intense for anybody. But yeah, so we do see some bombs going out to clear that wave. They don't have any vision in that bush, so Yi, Garen going in pretty deep. He is going to get stunned in the tower, but in the meantime, Sparkle Pony loves those Singe Flings. Going to go back into the rest of the team, soak up some of that poison, and Annie going to be the one to pick up that kill there. Some of the red team members are pretty low. They're using that bush to their advantage. Jace also with that super long range poke. It's almost like Nidalee Spears. Like, you just, if you chunk from the acceleration gate. Oh no, Katarina! Haven't you heard of Bushren? He's just waiting there for you.
Yeah, there's a kill for Zazer right there. He has the reset. Gonna get the double kill onto the Jace right there. Getting another one. Oh, got flipped right after the meditate and gonna get shut down very easily without that cooldown up. But here comes the Sparkle Pony to hopefully get some more kills here. Wing 3 getting the ignite. Exarian ulting in. The fear landing on everybody. Big trying to run away. Dream Synergy gonna go down to the bomb right here. Does not get the health relic. Taric ulting maybe for a little bit more damage onto the tower, but Morella's Nerf Bat now taking some tower hits, and that is not what Zilean wants to do. So it looks like they might actually get the tower right here unless Annie can come down. She does not have Tibbers up, doesn't even have Barrier up yet, and won't be able to contest this completely.
Now it looks like that's going to be the first of the game. If they take it, Exarian going on a walk through the enemy territory, which is a-okay. Wow, that took a long time for the turret to finally die. I think he was trying to distract them and keep them off of the turret while the rest of the team got it. So we're going to see Katarina pick up the kill onto Annie there. Double kill onto Garen. Both of them were super low waiting in front of that turret. But Singed is on a rampage right now. Pops that Insanity Potion. Tarek juking behind him, gonna try and get a stun onto Adler, but ultimately will go down. The next target is gonna be Zilean bombing himself, hopefully to do some damage as he dies. He is just hiding like a boss, but ultimately he's gonna get flung back into that poison, trying to get Singed to take as many tower hits as he can. Here comes the duel between Gangplank and Yi. Who is gonna win? It's 2v1. There's the Meditate. He's still alive. The barrier came out onto Gangplank. Is he gonna walk out alive? Yes, he is.
Yeah, he's a little bit too fast with the raised morale. Him and Dream both made it out alive. It was a good play by Yi there, and if Zilean had used his ult on himself, which was up, he would have had time to revive and solidify those two kills. But I think he was trying to bait it out as long as possible and didn't kind of underestimate the damage that the fling was going to do to him. So when he got flinged, he was instantly dead. And interesting to see right here is a tier coming out on Dream Syzygy. And oh no, Sparkle Pony going back in again. Exarian just taking a lot of damage. Not what he wants to engage. He does have the Warmogs, but that does not mean you're going to stay alive forever. And Garion being a big bully right now, actually went with the Spirit Visage.
Sweet Aussie Injustice. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Sparkle Pony's a really heavy initiator for the blue team, which is exactly what they want, but he's not building tanky, so it's not working out well. Yi gonna pick up onto Singe there, Katarina finishing off Annie. Wow, a double kill actually onto Garen as well. Garen is in some trouble. Tarek is going to be able to pick up that kill for himself. Scumbag Tarek with 2 kills. Tut tut. There is the Dazzle going down onto Wing 3. Katarina trying to finish him off. He does have the buff on him. He is pretty quick. All the bombs in the world, and he is just going to hang back, have some citrus fruit, and be okay.
Yeah, now they're actually pushing these towers. They're really pushing their advantage. It was a little too hard of a dive, I think, for Wing 3 and Singed earlier, and kind of weakened them for that counter engage. So they got to come back with their resets and ults up and put a good amount of damage in there, pick up the kills they needed, and now they're pushing on to the first inhibitor of the game. They have the first 2 towers down, and they're really kind of commanding the objective of this game, which is to push down the towers and take the Nexus.
That's true. Oh, wow. Garen gonna go in onto Sparkle Pony here. Zilean backing out of there. Oh, my goodness. Annie getting focused so hard there. Yi just slaughtering her. Adalor going in, taking a lot of damage as well. Sparkle Pony picking up the kill onto him there. Oh man, Garen, you're not that tanky, bro. You gotta back out. There is the Alpha Strike onto Dream. Will they be able to get him? He has Insanity Potion going, so I don't think so. They're gonna be able to pick up this inhibitor, though.
Yeah, the reset's just doing work right there. As soon as one person died, the next person was so close behind that they're just rolling the resets between Cat and Master Yi right there. And now they're going to dive onto this tower. Tarek getting a little too brave right there. And you can see that debuff, actually, that Zazer's putting on top of everybody's that has low health. The Morello's Eagle Tome puts the debuff on top of their head if they're less than 40% HP. I had to double check right there. But that's doing a lot of work, especially versus the Garen and the Singed. Now he's a little stuck. He does have the meditate up. He is going to get the revive, but I still don't see him making out this alive. Lilith's going to pick up one kill right there, but Zazer is going to be way too low. They actually just waited out the hourglass and then finished him off.
That was very with him. You could see them turn away like, nah, because he's going to come back with health and probably like get away. So it's really hard not to kill someone that has Zillion buff on it. Sometimes you don't notice it. Sometimes you just really want to kill them and then re-kill them when they res. That's what happens when I get Zillion chrono shifted, but looks like he's the only one left alive to defend the turret here. Everybody on the red team is rejoining the fray. They're all at health, and they are super duper tanky, by the way. This Singed is not afraid of anything, going straight in for Zillion. They're getting the flip off. There is the Tibber stun, not quite catching too many folks there. Adalor having to back away, and there is the onslaught of shadows coming out. Oh, the flip on the Sparkle Pony, only denying the inevitable as Jace goes down there. There is the Cannon Barrage picking up that kill onto Katarina. Wing 3 in some trouble, juking expertly through the bush there, trying to finish off that Zillion. He knows Zillion's ult is not up, but the speed boost is just too much. Now he's stuck between a rock and a hard place. There is the stun coming out of Tark. He does have a bomb on his head right now. It did do a good chunk of damage. He just wants to parlay Rella's Nerf Bat. Is he going to make it out alive? No. Zillion is still alive, though.
Meanwhile, the double kill being picked up at Hecarim. Zazer trying to get down Dream, and he will with the help of that dazzling Tarek and the time bombs there. And Exarion's going to get out alive after chasing down those kills. Adalor left alone to try to defend right here. And there's a question in chat asking about why all the sparkling pony. And it's not a sparkling pony, it's just a sparkle pony.
It's Sparkle Pony.
Sparkle Pony?
Sparkle.
Right,
No, you're
right.
Sparkle Pony.
Sparkle, not sparkling. But the Sparkle Pony comes from a rider who plays him quite often, and they kind of coined that phrase. So if you're here often and you get to see a... what does he like to play it on? I think it's on man mode.
He likes to play on that and All Fighter, All Bottom.
Right. He tries to grab the Hecarim every chance that he gets. And if you're here tomorrow night, it might even happen, because I do believe he's one of our riders that will be here playing with us tomorrow night. So you might be able to catch out the original Sparkle Pony then.
It's true. Oh, Mix, we do have that adhesive coming down onto said Sparkle Pony. Gonna engage onto Annie there, get the stun off from Tarek, but he is very much alone. The rest of the team didn't really engage. There is the Alpha Strike coming out of Yi, not really doing a whole lot of damage. He does have Highlander Pop juking through the bush, trying to get out of that crazy AoE. Tarek slaughters Mr. Gangplank there. Annie lived a long time, actually, that fight. Finally going down to the Sparkle Pony. Lilith in some serious trouble if she gets flung. There is the stun coming out of Tarek, the fling. He's gonna give up and back away, but guess who's there to intercept the kill? Katarina able to Shinpo there. Maybe get the kill. He's still alive, ladies and gentlemen, but the stun will actually kill him on the Dazzle right now. Garen trying to do double duty. 2v1 right now, still staying alive. Demacia Injustice, I don't think is up for him right now. There is the Dazzle coming down. He does get the health relic, pops his shield, has the speed gate, acceleration gate, just trying to kite and get out of there as much as he can. Ultimately, Annie is going to shut down that Sparkle Pony, and Mr. High Forever is going to die to a turret.
Yeah, they almost had him. They let him run right into that health relic, and then he had the speed gate and his decisive strike up to speed boost him out of there. And right then is when the Gangplank and Yaknos on Annie rezzed up and cleaned up those 2 kills right there. So hopefully they can come back into this. It does look like they're doing a good amount of work now. They're coming back even with gold at the moment, and if they're able to hold off this inhibitor, they might be able to come in and get a win. Ooh, a good double bomb there from Morello's Nerf Bat, and that is going to be an easy kill onto Jace solo in the middle of his entire team. He just could not run away from those time bombs.
As you can see, Zillion did what I totally do on Zillion and just got as much AP and CDR as he could get his little hands on, so he is able to do a tremendous amount of damage. Katarina just diving in and going through the wind. There is the Death Lotus coming down. Zillion picking up the kill onto Annie there. It looks like Gangplank was ignited and super low. Zillion picking up a kill onto him as well. Garen gonna finish off Squishy Katarina. Here's the onslaught of shadows coming out from the Sparkle Pony right now, but they are so tanky. He's just trying to get as much damage as he can. Tarek trying to get the inhibitor and letting the pony tank the towers, which I don't generally recommend, but he's pretty tough, so he'll get out of there okay. There is the re-engage from Hecarim. There is the bomb going down. Garen's gonna get taken out. There's the Zoni's Hourglass being popped. Holy cannoli.
Yeah, they went in really well there. They just kind of let the tanks tank as they try to take the inhibitor, wait for their cooldowns to come up. Yakno's getting stunned for a stun on high forever there and coming out behind in that one, but the pony was a little too far ahead right there, going for the kill on Dream, and you can't chase a Singed, especially to his fountain. And he's a pretty cool dude, this Singed, but I don't know if the damage is going to be able to come out to get him. High forever, not able to get that last auto attack. Barrier's not going to be enough there. Adalor and Yakno is going to be able to pick up that kill for Dream, who's actually now pushing in a little bit as Cat comes over and says, no, you better turn around. I am right here. Zazer meditating. Wing 3, not anything he can do to stop it. And there's the kill on a Singed, which was actually an execute by minions. And Lilith now in a lot of trouble from the Gangplank, who flashes with a parlay, takes him out. Zazer's just going to Alpha Strike through him as he runs away. And it looks like Red is ready to finally push and possibly take a tower right here.
What they're doing is they're out-tanking the blue team. Like, they are just literally hard-engaging, staying alive, outlasting the damage, and then slowly but surely the carries are actually killing the folks on the blue side. There is Cannon Barrage coming down onto Yi. Demacian Justice ending his life there, but the bomb is going to pick up the kill onto Gangplank. It looks like he did not have a tasty orange to save himself there. Sparkle Pony, meanwhile, is keeping 3 members of the red team engaged and away from the other tower, but they did take their tower, so looks like it is 2 towers and an inhib for the blue team, and just 1 tower for the red team right now. My screen is totally glitched out, and it says 0 towers for either team. That's pretty cool.
Mine also says 0 towers, and I also noticed a game that was being spectated earlier today on stream that had 0 towers. So it might be a recent glitch with the spectator mode. But rest assured, there are towers down. Dream trying to engage there, but the slowdown from Morello's Nerf Bat on Zillion is way too much for even Singed to try to do anything about. They're just trying to clear these minions. They did get the 1 tower, so they're actually ahead in gold now. They're at 52.6k to 51.9k, even though they're down by 4 kills. So they're definitely all helping a lot more in kills. And now that Wing 3 has some damage, he's coming back in. He engages onto Yaknos. Does get the fear onto him. Sparkle Pony's going to be able to pick up that kill fairly easily as they try to engage on the back line. Adalor dying next. Now Zazer stuck into a 3v2, but he looks like he might go down. He is going to get the meditate off. He cancels it early. I'm not sure why, but he might get out of there. The Zonius is popped. There is a revive left on Zillion if he does need it, but it is not going to be necessary. Wait, he did the Alpha Strike back in. Revive him. No, he got the kill, just barely getting out of there alive. Barely getting that health relic with his Highlander up. Moving a little bit too fast, if you ask me. And now they're going to be able to take out one of these towers. It's just Garen, 2 seconds on Annie, and 5 seconds now on Jace. And I don't think they're going to be able to defend both these towers.
That's true. As the game goes on, you guys know that Hecarim, with that Spirit of Dread, is able to outlast a lot of folks in a teamfight situation. We saw that tankiness come in there as well, keeping him alive, able to do his Onslaught of Shadows to initiate, and be that kind of big, scary guy to distract the red team, and is doing a great job. Yi picking up kills with that Alpha Strike, though, in some serious trouble right now. Gangplank gonna pick. They overstayed their welcome. I would have ran after both the towers were down, but they wanted to end it. Sparkle Pony Pony trying to get that kill onto Gangplank, but it will go to Katarina. A double kill for Jace, a triple kill for Jace on the red team. Very nice job shutting down that Katarina, and they were able to turn it around in ace, but unfortunately they are in their base right now, which means they have to fight super minions and get all the way over there, and by then blue team will be back up already and ready to defend.
Yeah, as long as blue team comes back up and fights like a team, I think they're going to be just fine. They have the tower's defense. The inhibitor is not even in question right now. Jace and Garen are still back at the base right now. I don't know if they're trying to buy or what exactly, but not going to be able to do much there as Annie and Singe try to push just the two of them. Yaknose, trying to do a good amount of damage, actually has a Runic Bulwark on Yaknose, the one that they maybe they drew the short straw there to get the aura item, but they're going to be in a lot of trouble here unless it's a 5v5. Yaknose is getting focused by High Forever very hard. He's running in and dazzling no matter what happens, and here she is up front, not where she wants to be, popping Tibbers on the tankiest person on the team, and she is going to be the target here, the first one to go down by that Taric. Morel is nerf bat taking a lot of damage, but Gangplank going down in the fray. High Forever still dazzling. Adalor, the next target. Big Lut taking tons of damage there. Zazer popping Highlander. He will pop the Meditate a little early. He has the invulnerability, but comes out into the poison and still dies. The Zhonya's Hourglass not saving him, but Singed, there's no way he's going to be able to stop a 4v1. They're going to take this inhibitor, push, and probably end the game right now.
He's singed! Give him credit. There's the flash, the double bomb coming out of Zillion. He's going back into his fountain and just gonna say, well, maybe... Oh, he's gonna try and flip someone in the fountain, I'm sure, if he does get the chance. Katarina taking a little bit of laser turret there from the fountain. GG, ladies and gentlemen, a very high kill game. 52 to 44 in 26 minutes. Not bad at all. A really close game. Blue team, though, that Sparkle Pony doing pretty darn good there.